Hello and welcome to Minerals, Rocks, and Fossil Talks. I'm your paleontology teacher, Jen, and it's time for some Throwback Thursday. This is Joachim Barrand. He was born in 1799 in south-central France to a well-to-do landowner and textile merchant. He initially trained as an engineer, but he was also very interested in the natural sciences too. He was briefly a science tutor for the Duke of Angouléme's grandson, and he moved around with the royal family for a time and eventually ended up in Bohemia, where he met a number of Czech scientists who helped spur his interest in paleontology. When Roderick Murchison, whom I have done 2 videos on now, published his Silurian system, Barrand decided to change his field of studies. He made a detailed study of equivalent rocks in Bohemia, with a special look into the fossils. He collected over 3,500 species of graptolites, brachiopods, mollusks, trilobites, and fishes. And this collection is now housed at the National Museum in Prague. He wrote Système silurien de la Bohème on his finds, which was published in 22 parts over 31 years. His biggest focus was on trilobites, and this is one of his renditions that he did for his book, and cephalopods, and this is another one that you can find in his books. And frankly, there were so many good ones, so I'm just going to show you a couple more of his plates because, oh my gosh, did he just go into detail. I mean, here's a bunch of freaking snails, a bunch of gastropods that he just did all kinds of work on too. Système silurien contains not only descriptions of species, but also a very detailed and carefully prepared survey of research, something that was not really done in those days. It contains chapters on morphology and stratigraphy, transposed into many correlation tables, like above, showing the occurrence of genera, species, and subspecies he had found. He labeled each specimen with a number along with the relevant plate and figure, which made later identification incredibly easy. Again, this sort of meticulous data collection was practically unheard of at the time. He also published other finds outside of Bohemia. He wrote on Spain's Lower Paleozoic, as well as Norway, Great Britain, Belgium, and Bavaria. He even helped sort out the Cambrian deposits in North America. Having trained under Georges Cuvier, he was an advocate of catastrophism and was strongly opposed to evolution, and he rejected the transmutation of species. In fact, he wrote a 5-volume book defense on his hypothesis of so-called colonies. Funnily enough, Darwin quoted Barrand a lot in his Origin of the Species. So, I mean, he was onto some good things, he just needed to let go of a few others. Well, thanks for coming to today's lesson, and make sure you tune in tomorrow to learn about an early bony fish. Fossilize you later.